endlessly searching for an original soul.
Hey guys, welcome back to more NinNin days. She has the physical ability so incredible, I don't even want to think about what might happen to a girl who tries to tangle with her. To a guy who tries to tangle with her. She can always use her ninja skills if she's in a pinch. But she's still a young woman. Even more, she's a naive girl from the country who's never experienced life in a big city before. I hope she doesn't get traumatized. No matter how strong you are, some things can still be scary. I bet even the world's strongest female pro wrestler would be creeped out if a strange man follows her around. I knew I shouldn't have let her get a part-time job. The more I think about it, the more I blame myself for all this. No, that was the best option at the time. There's no doubt about it. It was benefiting some as well. It's Sum's voice, who saves me from my downward spiral of guilt. Welcome home. Sum tilts her head and asks me curiously. She seems like the same old Sum. I don't see the slightest indication that she's stressed.
どうしたの？主様、そんなに見つめられると恥ずかしいよ。
My bad. Come on, let's eat.
ねえ、今日の夕食は何？
We're having stir-fry rice. You'd like that, right, Sum?
おー、それは楽しみ。手を洗ってくるね。一仕事終えた後のご飯って最高だよね。
Work, huh? Sum, how was work lately? Are you still having fun?
楽しいけど、なんでそんなこと聞くの？
No reason.
変な主様。
She doesn't seem any different. It doesn't appear as if she's trying to suppress feelings or fear or unease either. As soon as that thought pops into my head, I notice a difference in Sum. Huh, Sum, come here.
何？いや、ちょっと！主様、どうしたの？
Drawing closer, I peer at a shadowed spot on Sum's thigh. What's this supposed to... Ah! Looking up at Sum from a crouch, a karate chop makes a direct hit with my face.
急に太もも触ったり、覗き込むとかダメ！何考えてるの？
Don't kill me! I just heard the sound of my skull cracking. No, Sum is completely right, of course. She must have pulled her punch because I'm her master, but it was still a powerful hit. More importantly, there's something I need to check. I stand up, rubbing my nose, and point at Sum's thigh. Sum, what is that bruise from?
あざ？あ、やっぱりあの時。
When what? Sum's voice was turned incredibly cold. What could have happened?
あ、そうそう、ちょっと仕事中に転んじゃって。多分その時にできたあざだよ。
Lies. Really?
本当だって、間違いないと思う。
It's so obvious. Sum, you are not a good liar. Her expression is practically screaming I'm hiding something. As a ninja, this may be a slight hindrance.
さあ、早く晩ご飯食べよう。私。
Whoops. Sum yells this as she escapes to the bathroom sink to wash up. For all I know, there's probably some dangerous training to become a real ninja, but this is different. Also, there's that call I received from Sum's boss. There's a limit to what I can do to help her. But if there's a way I can solve this, I want to help her, especially since we're living together. I wonder what I can do, as I watch Sum slip into the bathroom. Sum.
それじゃあ行ってくるね。
Okay, be careful. I'll make sure all the housework gets done. I send Some off with these words. Once I see Sum's figure disappear from the site, I also leave home. Now, what's she gonna do? Yesterday, Some was clearly acting strange. If she mixed up in some sketchy business, I want to help her. I want her to rely on me. Mega. I feel a bit guilty tailing her, but I don't care if she's pissed at me. I'm worried about Some. The cafe manager called me her guardian after all, so what's wrong with being worried? Still, I can't ignore that Some is a ninja. If I actually try to tail her, I'll be busted in no time flat. Whatever, who cares if she notices? I just need to find out what's going on. Even if I'm caught red-handed, I might be able to figure something out from her reaction. I knew I'd never keep up with a ninja. At first, I managed to tail her while maintaining a reasonable distance. But the second we hit empty streets, Some jumps lightly onto the rooftop and takes off. From that point on, I'm left in the dust, and I give up tailing her right as my body is about to give out on me. She may be onto me already, but that's nothing to be concerned about. I was way too ambitious thinking I could keep up with her in the first place. I'm positive she headed to work anyways. Considering her route and the fact that Akihabara is close by, I'm confident about that at least. I feel at ease knowing she's on her way to the cafe. Knowing what type of cafe it is, there's doubtlessness that some security and staff safety system is in place. I can tell the manager's a good guy too. I'm already here, so I might as well check out what's going on at the cafe. What's going on over there? Even though I rush downtown, there's already a mob of people ahead of me. If I go around that way, it'll take forever. I wonder if there's any way I can push through the crowd when I hear someone talking. There's some trouble up there between a fan and a cosplayer. Can't believe anyone would try and grope a cosplayer like that. Can't agree more. Anyway, I've got more important things to worry about, like how to get to the cafe where Some works. If I just scoot around the edge of the crowd, I should be able to make it to the other side. Then, just when I start to move forward, out of the corner of my eye, I see a vaguely familiar girl standing there. No way. I think... Could the one in the middle of that crowd of onlookers be... Some? An unfamiliar man is pressing closer to Some. From the second I realize it's her, my body acts of its own accord. I drive a wedge through the onlookers and jump into the middle. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I step between the two of them and grab the suspicious man's arm. Get out of my way! He easily throws me off and tosses me to the ground.
Haruji-sama!
Stay where you are, commoner. Ninja art? Ninja art? Does that mean this man is another ninja? Crap. Struggling to my feet, I lunge at the man once again. I don't know what he's trying to do to Some, but I can tell he's not going to stand here and have a calm discussion with me. It's clear he's out to harm Some. Imagine the danger if he tries to use fire jutsu. Some may be a ninja, but she's still flesh and blood. You're a persistent one. I try to resist, but I'm slowly pushed down again. This man likely trains daily. His strength is unflagging. I'm thrown down to the ground on my back. Hitting hard, I can feel all the air rush out of my lungs. Not only was my back slammed to the ground, but I feel sharp pain in my wrists as well. This is bad. It might be broken.
Haruji-sama! Ninpo! Katon no jutsu!
Some sends a blast of fire in the man's direction. It heads straight for him, a direct hit. Is she trying to get all these innocent bystanders involved? There's a huge crowd of people standing behind the man. If he dodges the flame, all those poor people will be hit. Some! The normal Some would never involve innocence in something like this. Coming back to her senses, Some puts out the flame, then grabs her throwing knife instead. Disaster has been avoided for now, but the situation still isn't in our favor. So you hesitate. Now it's my turn. Secret ninja art, water dragon jutsu! What? Pillar of water, far greater than Some's fire jutsu, looms up and rushes towards her.
そんな大技当たるわけないでしょ。
Some flashes from one spot to another in what looks like teleportation. Easily attacking the man from behind, she holds her knife to his neck, threatening to do further damage.
今度主様に手を出したら許さないから。
Arrgh. He must have gotten the idea and flees into the crowd in panic.
主様大丈夫？
Some has tears in her eyes as she runs over to me, and her voice is trembling. I think I'm okay. Forget me. What about that guy? I start to ask, but Some shakes her head from side to side.
そのことは後で話すね。今はこの場所から離れないと。
As she motions that, I suddenly realize that the number of onlookers has doubled since I got here. I can't say I don't understand. These people thought it was some couple's scuffle, then discovered it was a fantasy battle between a girl blasting fire and a man that controls water.
慣れないと目が痛いかもしれないけど、ちょっと我慢してね。
Wait, what? Before I can even ask what she's planning, Some throws something to the ground. That's a smoke bomb! Choking down the smoke that instantly fills the area, I lean on Some's shoulder as we escape from the scene of the crime. Ow, 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 ow. By the way, guys, I stream on Twitch sometimes, and so does the Eldritch Abomination. We also have a second channel called Simply Pure. Be awesome and follow it and join us on Twitch. We want to hit partner. Yeah, that's it. We want to be partners, so help us get to 75 viewers. It'll be awesome. We withdraw from the center of town and find a quiet street. From there, we escape to a nearby park. Some gives me an emergency first aid by wrapping a wet towel around my injured wrist.
主様。
Some looks at my wrist guiltily.
ごめんなさい。
This is nothing. It's just a sprain is all. When I was hit, I thought it was broken, but I can still move it around, more than expected. I'm sure it's just a sprain. I doubt I need to go to the hospital for something this minor, but to be sure, I'd better get home and wrap it.
私が主様に隠し事なんかしたから。
Hit something. Oh, that guy?
うん。
I'm about to ask how she knows him, but I can't seem to choke out the words. He's clearly a ninja like Some, but could he be an old boyfriend? Maybe he can't stand the idea of Some and I living together? It's always a possibility. When it comes to couples, anything is possible. That's why I feel a little hesitant asking Some the truth.
あの人ね、別流派の忍者なの。
Then, as if aware of my inner conflict, Some quietly begins to tell her tale.
それもあまり関係が良くない流派。だから私を狙ったんだと思う。
But still, why would he attack you? A ninja in training?
私は棟梁の娘だから、この町で働いてるって聞きつけてきたんだと思う。
The chief? Some, are you telling me you're an elite even among ninjas?
エリートかどうかはわからないけど、棟梁の娘を倒したいっていう忍者は多かったの。だから素性を隠すようにしてたんだけど。
I see. It seems like Some did the best she could. It must be tough being born into an important family like that. Hey, it's almost time for you to start work. If you go now, you can still make it in time.
やだ、今日は主様と一緒にいる。
I told you I'm fine. I'm not such a wuss that I'll be totally helpless with a wound like this.
ダメ、主様のこと放っておけないよ。
I'll go to work with you.
電話でお店に連絡するから、その板貸して。
Just hang on now. Some snatches my phone away and stares at the screen.
どうやって使うの？
Don't take it if you don't know how to use it. Come on, give it back. I can walk, I'll be fine on my own.
お店に連絡してくれるまで返さない。
Why does she have to be so damn stubborn? You really don't have to take responsibility for what happened. I'd brought this upon myself by jumping in to save Some anyway. If I hadn't stuck my nose in, maybe Some could have gotten rid of her enemy even faster. The truth is, when Some had gotten serious back there, she'd been completely undaunted by that man's ninja skills. Wait a minute. Is it possible that I was nothing more than a hindrance to her? Some is still standing there, staring at me with my phone gripped tightly in her hand. All right, I'll call for you. So give me back my phone. I reluctantly call the cafe where Some works. She cares. Actually, my wrist is pretty swollen. I've got it wrapped up, but I'll go to the hospital if it gets any worse. I know I'll just cause Some more worry, so I want to avoid going to the hospital if possible. Phew. For some reason, they readily gave Some a day off. It could be that the manager is mindful of her situation. When we get home, Some wraps up all the housework that I was supposed to do, and even starts some chores that weren't on the list to do. All of this is near lightning speed. I can see with my own eyes that she'd learned a lot here and from her job. Since I've been stopped every time I try to help, I sit waiting obediently. In less than a few hours, she's already finished everything, so I tell her to take a break. But I can tell she's still feeling down after all. Some, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm not dead, am I? I'm alive, and that's what's most important. You saved your master. You saved your master's life, and if anyone dares call you a failed ninja, they'll have to take it up with me.
違うよ。一人前の忍者になるための修行も大切だけど、そうじゃない。
Some?
ごめんなさい。
Some is deeply depressed. Did I say something wrong? Thinking back, I can't place my finger on anything weird or rude that I said. Then what did I do wrong? Well,
主様?
we gotta get started on dinner, right? Eating something delicious should cheer her right up. I went ahead and bought some really nice meat. Today we're gonna have a feast.
それなら私が。
At least let me get dinner ready.
主様?
Nope. Never mind. Oh yeah, my hand is injured.
やっぱり私が作るよ。
Can you cook? But Some.
私だってずっと主様のことを見てきたんだもん。料理だってちゃんとできるよ。
Cook and clean, marry her. Saying that, Some slips on my apron and picks up the knife.
今日使う食材ってこれだよね。
Yeah. I have the food for each day grouped together in the fridge. That way, it's easy to figure out what I need. The fact that she knows that means she wasn't lying about watching me cook all this time. But normally, you don't hold a kitchen knife like a dagger. Some washes each item and then cuts them up in order of preparation. She's surprisingly organized. Just when I think she's going to get the veggies like she's chopping them up with an axe, she prepares them normally. I can tell she's not used to a kitchen knife, which is a little dangerous, but... What is it?
この切り方、時間がかかるなって思ってたの。
Well, it will if you hold the knife like that. Just as I thought before, this is definitely dangerous.
そうだ、主様。出刃包丁って持ってる?
I do, but, what do you need it for? I ask some as I get a larger knife out from under the kitchen sink.
いいからいいから。主様はそこで座って見てて。
Saying this, Some forces me to sit down and then throws the rest of the ingredients up in the air. What? After tossing everything up, she swiftly takes the broad blade knife and the other all-purpose kitchen knife in hand, almost as if she were using a two-sworded fighting technique. Then she slices the food with both knives and it falls through the air. You're kidding, right? The food that Some had tossed up a second ago all land perfectly back onto the cutting board, now nicely chopped into small pieces. Damn, I wish I could do that. I thought this kind of trick was something you see only in anime or manga.
ね？こっちの方が早いでしょ？
Damn, I guess so. It may be fast, but she doesn't cut up food like that at work, right? For a while, I watch Sum's back as she continues preparations, but nothing seems amiss. Well, except for her crazy slicing and dicing technique, that is. She slices, she dices, she wears sexy aprons. I wonder if Some knows how to use a gas burner, or an induction heater, or other modern cooking appliances like that. Hold on, she used frying pan before, I hope.
どうやって火をつけるんだろう。
I want to have faith in Some, but her behavior has become slightly questionable for the past few minutes. Hey, just let me...
主様は座ってて。
Yes, ma'am. With rising anxiety in regard to Some awkwardly handling my kitchen tools, I tensely sprang away.
もう、主様心配しすぎだよ。
I remember what you did to my vacuum. It appears Some is slightly annoyed with me. Well, I know... Hey, look. I like my vacuum. I'd love to get a new one, but I like my vacuum. Well, I know how irritating a backseat driver can be. I set the table and decide to patiently wait for Some to finish dinner. Or so I thought. Some faces the oven looking frustrated. I guess she can't figure out how to turn on the gas burner.
ついた。
Apparently, she managed to light it, and I hear the squeals of joy from the kitchen.
火を強くするにはどうしたらいいんだっけ？
Just move the lever and you can adjust the flame. I cry out inside, but my silent cheers are useless, and Some falls silent pensively.
洗濯機みたいに全部自動で火力調整をしてくれるのかな？
The gas burner doesn't have a function like that. That reminds me, you need to start the wash.
あれ？
That's right, I clean, I cook, and I do the wash. I'm a good little unicorn. Maybe I should give her some advice? She'll never finish at this rate.
そうだ！
Some takes a step back from the burner. I have a bad feeling about this.
民法カトン！
No! Stop! Wait!
主様、料理の邪魔しないでよ。
You idiot! Do you want to burn the house down? Let's try not to set the fire ourselves at least.
だって火が弱いんだもん。
If you don't know how to do it, just ask. Just ask to adjust the flame. Use this lever.
おー。
Are you sure you can handle this? When the flame is too strong or you want to put it out, don't start with the water jutsu stuff, please.
大丈夫だよ。主様は座ってて。
Okay. All that's left to turn off is the gas, so she'll probably be okay. Praying that nothing else happens, I wait for dinner to be finished. It's been 30 minutes since Some started cooking.
できた！
I have to admit that I've been anxious to hear those words.
主様、お待たせ！
In the slight deep dish set down in front of me was a beautifully presented omelet rice. Whoa! It actually looks good.
Huh?
Oh crap, I didn't mean to say that out loud! Oh no! No. I mean, I thought you only knew Japanese food, so I was a little surprised to see such a nice omelet. Is that not Japanese?
これでもメイドだからね。
Oh yeah, now that I think, I remember her showing me a picture she drew on an omelet with ketchup. Seeing how dexterous she is, I'm sure she can manage cooking. I feel like I've lost somehow. But I can tell she's growing in more ways than one, and it puts me at ease.
あ
A spoon, piled high with egg and rice, is looming closer. Huh?
食べないの？
Some sounds sad and hangs her head miserably. Is wishing some were in her maid costume right now asking too much? I just got to be grateful that Some has cooked for me. Of course I want to eat it. Let's eat.
よかった。はい、どうぞ。
Some is thrilled and tries to spoon feed me her omelet. I can feed myself, you know.
遠慮なんかしちゃダメだよ。主様、利き手が使えないんでしょ？
No, but still. Being fed by a girl is way too embarrassing.
はい。
Her smile gives me no choice, and I finally give in.
どう？ちゃんとできてる？
My stir.
ん？
I didn't taste anything off for the first few seconds. It was in my mouth, however. The more I chew, the more I sense the assault on my palate. What is this? What did she put in here? Honestly, it's absolutely disgusting. I can't admit that to Some, who's waiting for an answer with a huge smile on her face.
美味しくなかった？
Well, crap. I feel my body break out in a cold sweat. It's as if a scream is somehow rising up from my throat and stomach. Can I cram down all of this? I don't want to hurt Some, but... Some is too darn sweet. I don't want to hurt her. Alright, I'm gonna eat it. It's delicious.
本当？よかった。
She put the eggshells in, didn't she? I watched Some's expression change from a doubtful one to a smile as pretty as blooming flowers, and sigh in relief.
じゃあ、はい。
Some had seemed pretty down, but now her smile grows as my life force starts to wither away. Yep, I made the right decision. Well, honestly, I don't know whether I can survive this or not.
主様に美味しいって言ってもらえて嬉しいよ。
Really? Some smile is dazzling me. All the while, the guilt inside me is piling on.
おかわりもいっぱいあるからね。
More?
いっぱい食べることができるように作ったんだけど、このお皿じゃちょっと小さくて。
This is one of the biggest plates I have here. Could it be that Some was thinking in terms of two of her instead of two people who eat normal proportions? So basically, two Some-sized portions?
卵を何個も使わなくてもいっぱい作れるように、作り方をお仕事仲間の人から教えてもらったの。
I see.
だから主様は遠慮なんてしなくていいからね。
Thank you. Some has such a kind heart. I can tell she's thinking of me. But that very kindness is causing me so much suffering.
はい、冷めないうちに食べてね。
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Huh? What was I doing again? If I remember correctly, I was eating Some's homemade omelet rice. Everything is blank after that.
あ、主様起きたんだ。
Did I fall asleep?
うん、全部食べた後にすぐ寝ちゃった。
I guess I did. I ate that much food and survived to tell the tale. Oh, thanks for the pillow, by the way. I pat the pillow behind me to show that what I mean. Wait, was my pillow this high? Huh? And why is Sum's voice coming from so close by?
主様、それ、私の足だよ。
What? Which means...
主様ったら、食べ終わった後に私の方に倒れてきちゃって。だから、お膝を貸してあげたの。
I knew it. I mistook Sum's legs for a pillow and was groping all over them. I wait for Sum's fist to fall, but in the end, nothing happens.
主様、お風呂沸かしておいたから、入ってきていいよ。
Good idea. Well, I'm off to take a bath.
でも...
Sum is about to tell me something, but I run off pretending not to hear her. And that is where we're gonna probably leave it. Yep. So much cuteness with Sum. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. And again, I really hope you guys join us on Twitch. It's simply_pure. Same name as our second channel, Simply Pure. Come and join us there too. Lots of fun videos, much longer videos too. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!
Having a good time.